Welcome to the FX Options Weekly Outlook, a weekly podcast series hosted by Jason Ayres, a top instructor, trader, and founder of OptionSource.net. Join Jason as he discusses the latest trends in the Forex market with a look ahead on the US dollar versus the major currencies using the most commonly used technical indicators.
Well, hi there, and welcome to the ISC FX Options Weekly Outlook for May 9th, 2011. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net. Let's take a look at the weekly chart of the U.S. dollar index. This is a great way to gain perspective as to how the dollar has been trading against a basket of currencies. While the dollar index reversed off of the short-term support at 73 as a result of the many global economic influences last week. Now, with this break above 75, the window is now open for a continuation higher. Failure to hold support at 74.75 opens the window for a reversal back down to retest this 73 support. Let's take a quick look at the daily chart. Now, the daily chart reflects the two-day reversal closing at 75 with the next upside resistance sitting at 76. Next up, the CDD, the U.S. versus the Canadian dollar. Well, the CDD staged a strong reversal, breaking back above the 95.96 focal zone. Now, 97.98 may act as a near-term resistance to the upside. Let's take a look at the YUK, the U.S. versus the Japanese yen. Well, the YUK continues to trend lower, breaking below the 81.82 support. Now, we need to see a break back above 82 to lend credibility to a move higher. Until then, the path of least resistance continues to be to the downside. Let's take a look at the EUI, the U.S. dollar versus the euro. Well, the EUI staged a strong reversal, closing above the downtrend that has been enforced for quite some time. Now, as long as the 68.69 level holds as support, we suspect the bigger picture move to the upside. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar versus the British pound as seen here in the ISC FX options pair value, BPX. Now, the BPX gapped higher early in the week and continued to break above resistance at 61. This opens the window for a retest of resistance at 61.5, 62. A break below 60.5 should signal a retest of the lows down at 60. Let's take a look at the U.S. versus the Australian dollar as seen here in the ISC FX options pair value AUX. Well, the AUX broke above the 93.94 resistance level, which now assumes the role of support. Although the pair closed off of the highs on Friday, a break back above 94 should signal a continuation higher. Let's take a look at a few of our key points. First of all, the U.S. dollar index bounced at 73. While this level was identified as a short-term support, global economic forces have influenced a greater than expected turnaround. If 74.75 holds as support, we may see the start of a bigger picture move to the upside. The CDD finally broke 95, closing the week with a test of 97. Although we may see some consolidation this week, a break above 97 lends credibility to further strengthening of the U.S. dollar against the Canadian dollar. The YUK continues to trend to the downside. Failure to break above the 81.82 focal zone lends credibility to a continuation of the downtrend to test the 78.79 lows. The EUI broke above the downward trend line, closing the week above the 68.69 focal zone. The support at 68.69 lends credibility to a continuation higher. The BPX bounced as expected and finished the week above 61. We may see a pullback this week. However, support at 60.5 lends credibility to a continuation higher. The AUX staged a strong reversal last week but finished off the highs. A break back above 94 opens the window for a continuation higher. And this has been your ISC FX Options Weekly Outlook for May 9th, 2011. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net reminding you to sign up for your free webinar at www.optionsource.net.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For trading ideas, exchange rates, webinars, news, and commentary, visit www.fxoptions.com. Become an OptionSource.net member. Visit www.optionsource.net. ISE FX options can be easily traded through all options-enabled brokerage accounts. These exchange-listed securities are cash-settled in U.S. dollars and have a European-style exercise.